Join me as I dive deep into the habits and mindsets of billionaires to figure out what really makes them so successful. When we think of billionaires, we often imagine a life of luxury, private jets, and exotic vacations. But have you ever wondered what really sets them apart from the rest of us? What drives them to achieve such immense success? One of the biggest misconceptions about billionaires is that they're just lucky or were born into privilege. I mean, who wouldn't want to believe that their wealth and success are just a result of being in the right place at the right time? But the truth is, billionaires face just as many challenges as the rest of us. In fact, many of them have overcome incredible obstacles to get to where they are today. Take, for example, the story of Howard Schultz, the founder of Starbucks. He grew up in a low-income housing project in Brooklyn, and his family struggled to make ends meet. But he didn't let his circumstances hold him back. He worked hard, took risks, and persevered through failure after failure until he finally achieved his vision of creating a global coffee empire. Another common myth about billionaires is that they're all about making money and accumulating wealth. But the reality is, many of them are driven by a passion for innovation, creativity, and making a positive impact on the world. They're not just about the bottom line. They're about changing lives and leaving a lasting legacy. Billionaires also face unique challenges that come with their wealth and success. For one, they're constantly under scrutiny from the public and the media. Every move they make is magnified, and they're often held to unrealistic standards. They also face intense pressure to continue performing and producing results. Despite these challenges, billionaires share certain key traits and habits that set them apart from the rest of us. One of the most important is resilience, the ability to bounce back from failure and keep pushing forward, no matter what obstacles come their way. Take, for example, the story of J.K. Rowling, author of the Harry Potter series. She was a single mother living on welfare when she began writing her books, and she faced rejection after rejection from publishers. But she didn't give up. She kept writing, kept believing in herself, and eventually achieved international success. Another key trait of billionaires is their vision, their ability to see beyond the present moment and imagine a future that's bigger, bolder, and more impactful. They're not limited by what is, they're driven by what could be. Take, for example, the story of Elon Musk, founder of Tesla and SpaceX. He's not just about making electric cars, he's about revolutionizing the entire transportation industry and making humanity a multi-planetary species. Billionaires are also continuous learners. They're always seeking out new knowledge, new skills, and new opportunities. They recognize that the moment they stop learning is the moment they start falling behind. Take, for example, the story of Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook. He's not just a social media mogul, he's a coding genius who's always pushing the boundaries of what's possible with technology. One of the most significant insights we can learn from the stories of successful billionaires is the importance of taking calculated risks. They're not afraid to step outside their comfort zones and challenge the status quo. They're not afraid to fail because they know that failure is often the best teacher. And they're not afraid to adapt and pivot when circumstances change. As we look at the lives of billionaires, we're reminded that success is not just about achieving a certain level of wealth or status. It's about living a life of purpose, passion, and impact. It's about making a difference in the world and leaving a lasting legacy that inspires others to do the same. So what can we learn from the stories of successful billionaires? We can learn that success is not just about talent or luck. It's about cultivating certain habits and mindsets that drive us to achieve our goals. We can learn that resilience, vision, and continuous learning are essential traits for achieving success. And we can learn that taking calculated risks and stepping outside our comfort zones is often the key to unlocking our true potential. So, what do you think contributes to success? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about the habits and mindsets of successful people, be sure to check out our next video on the habits of millionaires. Thanks for watching.